All right, we are back. You guys know what to do. You know what I'm saying? We had a 30 cents drip, and it's looking like this is the floor because every time we get around this amount, we bounce off. You know, it's not really going much lower than 30 cents. And when it does, people immediately buy up because there are people who see the value. Let me see, 30 down here. Even 29 cent was the lowest this month, and I believe last month. So people see the value. The reason why that's important is when you start seeing these bottoms, you can have a little bit more of confidence and start DCAing because the goal is to buy low and sell high, or buy the dip, to say the least, because sometimes you might not want to sell higher. It's important to take your profits, especially get back your initial. But I would say at least buy the dip or buy these dips when they hit 30 cents. All right. So where are we? And I want to give a shout out to Lene for the voice chat yesterday. We have an on ramp on the animal farm. So basically we have an on ramp in our ecosystem, and people are asking when the on ramp for drip is coming, and I believe it's coming with drip layer 2. But the weird thing is the same people that are asking when the on ramp for drip is coming are the same people complaining about the on ramp on the animal farm in the small minor situations that almost every on ramp has. And basically that's issues with a bank or people's banks, whether it be private, whether it be a credit union or a unionized bank or a central bank. I have the same issues with Chase. All right. I have the same issues with Navy Fed. So, and there are two different types of banks. These things do happen. These things will happen. But what we do know is Lene and Forex mentioned that things were going well before they started the live. So I think they did like a test run. Whoa, that was quick. I think they did like a test run, and things were good to go. And then once we went live, things started looking crazy. So, based on what I saw and what I know, things are working. All right. I'm going to do a live test myself just to put up on the channel. And I'm going to just do it in one take. So I'm not going to do any tests beforehand. You know what I'm saying? But my bank does those exact same things. But the best thing about this, that people are still forgetting, because most people are focused on the bank's flagging for errors. The main point of all of this is the no KYC under 2,000 BUSD or 2,000 USDC or under $2,000 worth of crypto. That's the thing that a lot of people are keep forgetting. They're so set on, the bank flagged this or something is pending that. Once we get those issues together, the main point is the no KYC. Whereas people that are trying to make comparisons with MoonPay and Binance and things of that nature, you're going to get KYC. Now, for people who are getting ready to type on the keyboard, Binance tried to make me KYC and they won't release my payment. Now, this is the part that could easily be fixed. I think maybe the dev team has to speak with the partnerships behind the scenes and just clean this up. But at least we are getting this together early because it's only been a couple days since the deal has been sealed. Getting this together early, that way when things are in full effect, things should be running smooth. All right. And that's just for the animal farm. By the time it comes over to drip, maybe that aspect will be fixed. So I do see um how that could be an issue, because then that defeats the purpose of the KYC, because that's the main selling point right there. It's the no KYC. So if people do have the KYC to, now I'm pretty sure people don't have to do that instead of just waiting for it to pin, but the whole waiting and the pending, I can see how that could be a little frustrating. All right. So as you guys know, we are in pursuit of a max wallet. Um, we're pretty close. I think tomorrow we should be at 26, and let's burn some drip, because sometimes I'll forget to do this. So you guys already know what it is. Let's burn some drip, and I did invest a couple $100 into a miner, a crypto miner called Bitforge. I made a video about it, and let me see if I can find it up here. We might not be able to find it, y'all. I hate when I do that. Right here. Okay. All right. So the reason why I'm gonna show you guys this is because in the video, the first video I made, it took like maybe 30 seconds for some stuff to start popping up. So this is Bitforge. They're paying 2% on average, but I guess 1.8 to 2.8%. So these would be real good days. I don't think there's like a backlog for you to track that. If it was, that'll be nice, but I don't see that on the website. But you can view the contract for both USDC and USDT, just to make sure there's things in the contract. But this project is a month old. It came out March the 3rd or something like that, so it's a little over a month old. And in 2 days, because it's a 25-day cooldown, or it takes 25 days to get your initial back. As you can see, the withdraw button will probably become this color. So your money isn't locked forever. There is a 3% withdrawal fee, and we've made almost $7 in 2 days off of only $200. Matter of fact, when we go to it, off of only $200. So we are essentially making around maybe $6 a day. Cause I actually did this investment like real early in the morning. So yeah, man, make sure you guys go check out the other video if you want to check out Bitforge. A link, or I might put a link in the comment section or something like that. So yeah, man, it might be another wave for mining projects. Baked Beans 2.0 or whatever it's called. I didn't get into that one. I had a nice ride with the first one, but the second one I just wasn't in the mood. So I say that to say, you guys know these projects happen in waves. So out of all the projects that come out, we might get one good miner, maybe two. Other than that, I'm mainly just focused on what's going on in the drip and animal farm ecosystem until play to earn and NFT type games come out, because that's my main focus. That's why I got into DeFi. If not, I would have just been buying and holding, because I'm not really into the whole trading thing. I would have. That's what I've been doing, just buying and holding like certain coins or whatever. But once I heard of DeFi, when it came to and outside of BitConnect, that don't really count, because I jumped in that and jumped right out. Or I jumped in that and lost my money. So that was a while ago. But as far as me coming back to DeFi, it was mainly for gaming. That's like my main thing, and that's where I lost a lot of money chasing NFT projects, because I had no knowledge about Telegram or Twitter, and that's where I got mostly started losing money in these groups. And then the projects that claim to be legit, they just weren't. So you'll spend $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on a project or a couple projects, and nothing comes out. I'm still waiting on almost 2 years for like 2 or 3 projects based on the roadmap. Nothing came out. Same thing with piston. With piston race, we supposed to have the game come out by now. Like nothing just came out, so it's just like, okay, I see the game with that. Basically, you just you give a long roadmap and you just know that stuff ain't coming out. But it's still something to show people. You know what I'm saying? Like even with Bitforge, they claim to have physical miners in Ethiopia, but the thing is, they have to say they got something, or a lot of people are just gonna say Ponzi, and then you're not gonna be able to grow. So, do I think these people have this stuff? Probably not. You never know. I'm gonna say I doubt it, but they have to say something. You know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to that like button and subscribe to that bell. As far as drip, drop, draw, and drip layer 2, it's been I think it will be a week, maybe this coming Thursday. So we still got like a week and a half. That's if it's going to be a 2-week situation. If not, it could be a 3-week, it could be a 4-week situation. I just know what I'm gonna do, and you guys know that when I say I'm gonna do something, and I'm making videos about it, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna leave you guys with this before we end this real quick. So we've been in pursuit for our Max wallet. I got a lot of videos up about this. Because I initially started off talking about other projects, even though I made this channel for drip. And once I stopped talking about other projects, I focused mainly on drip. So I've been documenting this process. Once we hit our first max, we're just going for our second. That's basically where I'm leading up to. So we got about a week, got about 7 days for our first max. And then right after that, we're going straight into the second one. And then once we get about halfway to the second one, then we're going to start the third one. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what we're going to do, man. Another reason why I'm saying that is there's absolutely, in my opinion, there's no reason to sell at this price. Now, if you're a guy with 5 maxes or 10, and you can justify the daily, let's just say you sell from each one, I mean, you're going to be claiming out. So it's kind of but I guess you gotta get something somehow, some way. You gotta get some kind of profit going in. But with one max wallet, it doesn't make sense for me to do that, because I'm not gonna, based on what I have to spend, on how much drip I have to spend to get anything decent. For me to get $200, I'm spending like 500 drip, 600 drip. Like, you can start another wallet with that and build from that point. You know what I'm saying? 1,000 drip. I might as well just put that in another wallet and let that build up. And then compound that while adding on to it. So basically, this is me seeing the positivity no matter what. Because once things get to rolling, the guys who accumulate, the guys who hold, the guys who buy the dip or the dips, accumulation, holding, because if you're not selling, you're holding, and you're accumulating and buying the dips, aka DCA, those are normally within time the people who see the most benefits. Other than that, use trading, and traders often get wrecked outside of people like forex. Traders often get wrecked. So I'm buying, I'm accumulating, aka I'm gonna be creating more wallets, and I'm holding and waiting for things to appreciate. And once we get new projects coming out, I want to benefit from the utility, aka drip, drop, draw. So I'm bringing in fresh capital as well. That's kind of what I've been waiting on. I haven't invested into too much besides those 2 bot projects, and that's in Bitforce. That's pretty much it. But yeah, man, make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to the like button and subscribe to that bell. This is Icy, and I'll see you guys in the next video.